Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. So, today's daily quest is to cast 30 blue or black spells. I feel like we've seen this one fairly recently. And today we're going to be doing a revised mono blue tempo deck. So, this one is a bit more, I feel like a bit more focused than the last mono blue I was working with. We have a lot of, some pretty good negation. We have 3 steps ahead, negate, and phantom interference for our, counter opponent spells and whatnot. We also have Long River's Pull, just a single copy of it, which is another counter target creature spell. But if you gift them a card, it can be just counter target spell. Very nice. Only one copy of it though, because we do have other options. And really, we don't honestly want to be giving our opponent too many cards, but again, this could come in handy. We have a few send back to the hand cards, like Into the Flood Maw. This is another gift. If you gift a fish, instead of it instead of targeting a creature, you can target a non-land permanent. So anything, not bad. We also have Ephara's Dispersal. This card costs 2 less to cast if you're targeting an attacking creature, and then it lets you surveil 2 afterwards. Not bad at all. Definitely one to save for when they're about to attack, so you're only spending 1 blue instead of 2 generic and a blue, so not bad. And then you have your typical draw cards. With this, we have Sleight of Hand, Curate, Flow of Knowledge, kind of a no-brainer. We do have a single copy of Shore Up, because again, why not? It can help protect, it can protect something that we have if we think we need it. Or that's just another card that we're okay having sent to the graveyard, with things like Flow of Knowledge or Moment of Truth. Whole thing, look at the top 3, put 1 in your hand, put 1 in the grave, put 1 at the bottom. So, nice. Now the creatures we were running, we have Haughty Djinn, again, kind of an obvious choice here. Tolarian Terror, 3 copies of it. Again, another really good choice. And then one of the new cards, Eddymurk Crab. This creature has flash. It costs 1 less to cast for each instant or sorcery in your graveyard, so very similar to Tolarian Terror. It enters tapped if it's not your turn, so typically you're going to be wanting to be flashing this in. And when it enters, tap up to 2 target creatures. So, the idea that I would understand is send this out during your opponent's turn before they initiate an attack. So you can tap some of their bigger heavy hitters, potentially, and then, that's that. Not bad. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Tempo decks are not my preference. I'm not the most patient person when it comes to Magic. I think that's kind of obvious with the fact that I run a lot that I typically prefer aggro decks. But I'm always willing to give it a shot. I found these revisions online in a few different places, and I thought, you know what? I like it. Okay, I'm okay with this. As long as we can draw some more land, that'd be great. Though I think a better starting hand is having one of our Into the Flood Maws on hand. Doesn't seem like I'll have to worry too much about it, though. As long as they don't play anything too great. Okay, that's fine. No, that is actually perfect. They're just going to immediately take that to 2, okay. Okay, they're up to 4. Alright, send out something big, please. No, really? Interesting. I'm going to have to discard something going forward. That's okay. Let's drop that. Come on, play something big. They're going to duress. I have a lot of options to mess with you. So yeah, send one of my cards to the grave. Helps power up my Haughty Djinn. And makes my terror cost less. That's fine, 3 steps ahead. It does mean they know exactly what's in my hand though. So I can send out my Djinn now. I can play this and this for just a single blue. That does take me out of the equation, so if they have another kill, yeah, Liliana. Why did she go in as a 6? Oh, maybe because of that? Okay. Send out another one. Still not entirely sure what we're playing against. I'm guessing it's a discard deck, but yeah, that combos off of this because they're counters. Yeah, put twice that many. Nice. I didn't know that was an interaction that Innkeeper's Talent had with Planeswalkers. Yeah. Unfortunately, not a whole lot I can do here. Oh, and that weakens my Djinn as well. Well, it can. Yeah, not the greatest. Spirit, yeah. Honestly, there's not a whole lot I can do here. Because even if I attack it, they can drop it down. Yeah, even if I attack the Liliana, it'll still have 3, which will let it sacrifice my Djinn. If that's what they choose to do. Yeah, see, doesn't really matter. Even if I had sent that back to their hand, they could have just played it again and done the same thing, so. Actually, let them do that. It has Ward 1. You really should have had me, yeah, you really should have had me discard a card first. Not a whole lot I can do here. Seriously? I mean, when they use that ability, that's fine. do that. Create a token. And a Vraska. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Yeah, because that's already at 12? Hold on. It's already at 12, so they can use their 9. Yeah, and that would have ended the game. Well, if target player has fewer than 9 poison encounters, they get a number of poison encounters equal to the difference. So I'd get 9. Yeah, I'd get 9 poison encounters. Is what they could do there, which I don't really think would have helped them unless they had something in here with poison, but still. Wait, would that... I don't know if Innkeeper's Talent would have worked with that. Anyway, that was a wash. That was kind of a weird deck. I'm not entirely sure what they were going with there. But, you know, discard, that didn't help us at all. At least not that time. Sure. Yeah, I like having the Into the Flood Maw. Starting first is also very nice. Moments of Truth are good for grabbing cards. And then an Eddymurk is what it is. Terror over here is good too. So let's see what we can do. Kind of depends on what our opponent is running. I do wonder if if this is anything to go on. Probably mono black, maybe. Come on, friend. Don't just sit here. I mean, I know you decided on your hand, so you gotta be able to do something. There we go. Kind of wish for the dragons that they'd actually kept to the colors, like the blue dragon spitting lightning. The green dragon does, or the black dragon does acid still. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and Moment of Truth. Oh no, that was stupid. Well, no, it's fine. Take this one. That one can go to the grave, and that's going to the library. Yeah, that was kind of dumb because I gave him another option to pick. Yeah, they took the... yeah. Which is fine. I have another one, so I'm not that worried about it. And I can always send that back to their hand, and then potentially 3 steps ahead or something else later on, I don't know. Liliana. How about no? Yeah, no Liliana. Not today. Not today, thank you. Okay. That's all I got. Another Liliana? Really? Joy. Keep the Sleight of Hand. Send that to the grave, and island goes to the bottom. And sure. Do that as well. I put a fair few things into my grave so I can send out some better stuff later. Maybe. Sure, I'll drop the Sleight of Hand. Ooh, excellent. Let's go ahead and send out my Terror. Sad thing is, they'll be able to take that out next turn, maybe. Because it's not a targeted ability, so it just goes. Let's see. Do I want to do that? No. Gonna go ahead and flash in the crab. Oh, that's right. It just tapped if it's not your turn. Gotcha, gotcha. Sadly, they could probably just go for the throat if they have one. Nope, she didn't do it. I was hoping to be able to get rid of Liliana on my following turn. But no. It really just seems to be kind of unfortunate that I've gone up against two decks that have a bit of a focus on discarding. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna hold it against this, and yeah, I'm not gonna hold it against the deck. It just doesn't seem to be going well. I can only do one of these. Yeah, no Ashiok for you. But that leaves me completely tapped, or empty of no cards. So I don't like my chances. I'll see what I draw, and then I'll probably end up conceding because they'll just be able to constantly Liliana the Veil. I mean, Haughty Djinn's not bad, but they can just sacrifice it. I'll play it, and then I'll concede because they can force me to sacrifice them. And then that's it, pretty much. So definitely not the way I had hoped to show off this, to try out the new deck. But yeah, the two games we went up against were, I wouldn't say hard counters, but were definitely not fun to play against with a deck like the one we were running. So unfortunate, just unfortunate. But maybe the next time the deck rolls up that I give it a try, things will be different. Go up against more aggro-focused decks. I guess I'll have to wait and see. But anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released to the channel, please don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.